Hey there, speed freaks. Ever felt like your car just wasn't living up to its full potential, like something was missing? That missing piece, my friends, might just be a turbocharger. Turbochargers are like little magic boxes for your engine. They use exhaust gases to spin a turbine, which then forces more air into the engine. More air means more fuel, and more fuel means more power. Imagine this. You're cruising down the highway and suddenly you hit the gas. With a turbocharger, you'll feel an exhilarating surge of power, pushing you back in your seat. It's an adrenaline rush like no other. So, if you're ready to turn your ride into a beast, buckle up. We're about to dive into the exciting world of turbocharger installation. But before we start, remember that installing a turbocharger is a complex process. If you're not comfortable working on cars, it's best to leave it to the professionals. Ready to unleash the power within? Let's go! Before we get our hands dirty, let's gather our weapons of choice. Installing a turbocharger requires some specialized tools. But don't worry, most of them are readily available at your local auto parts store. Here's what you'll need: socket set and wrenches. These are essential for removing and installing bolts. Torque wrench, to ensure bolts are tightened to the correct specifications. Screwdrivers, both flathead and Phillips head will be needed. Pliers, for gripping and manipulating various components. Jack and jack stands, safety first. You'll need these to lift and secure your car. Turbocharger installation kit. This kit will include gaskets, oil lines, and other necessary hardware. Shop towels and gloves. Things can get messy. Remember, having the right tools is crucial for a successful installation. Don't skimp on quality. Invest in good tools, and they'll last you a lifetime. Now that we've got our arsenal ready, let's move on to the next step: preparing your car for the turbo transformation. Alright gearheads, it's time to get down to business. Before we can unleash the power of the turbo, we need to prep our ride. This means disconnecting the battery, draining the engine oil and coolant, and removing any components that might get in the way, like the intake manifold or exhaust manifold. Make sure your work area is well lit and ventilated. You'll be spending some quality time under the hood, so you don't want to be cramped or working in the dark. Remember, safety is paramount. Always wear safety glasses and gloves when working on your car, and double-check that the car is securely supported on jack stands. Section 4, turbocharging time. Let's get this show on the road. Now comes the fun part, installing the turbocharger. But hold your horses, speed demons. This is where things can get a bit tricky, so proceed with caution and follow the instructions carefully. Each turbocharger is different, so refer to the manufacturer's instructions for your specific model. Generally, you'll start by installing the turbocharger onto the exhaust manifold, then connecting the oil and coolant lines. Next, you'll attach the downpipe to the turbocharger and connect the intake piping. Once the turbocharger is securely in place, it's time to reconnect everything you disconnected in the preparation stage. Double-check all connections to make sure they're tight and secure. Remember, precision is key here. Don't rush the process. Take your time and ensure everything is installed correctly. Any mistakes could lead to performance issues or even damage to your engine. Section 5. Staying safe while you boost. Better safe than sorry. Working on your car can be incredibly rewarding, but it's important to remember that safety should always be your top priority. Here are some crucial safety tips to keep in mind throughout the installation process. Always disconnect the battery before working on any electrical components. Use jack stands to support the car when working underneath it. Never rely solely on a jack. Wear safety glasses and gloves to protect your eyes and hands. Work in a well-ventilated area to avoid inhaling harmful fumes. Never work on your car while it's hot. Allow the engine to cool down completely before starting any work. By following these safety precautions, you can ensure that your turbocharging adventure is both successful and safe. Remember, it's better to be safe than sorry. Section 6. Unleashing the power within benefits of turbocharging. Congratulations, you've successfully installed a turbocharger. Now it's time to reap the rewards of your hard work. With a turbocharger, you'll experience increased horsepower and torque. This means faster acceleration and more pulling power. Improved fuel efficiency. Believe it or not, a properly installed turbocharger can actually improve your fuel economy, especially at highway speeds. Enhanced driving experience. The surge of power from a turbocharger is an adrenaline rush like no other, making driving more engaging and exciting. But it's not just about the performance gains. Installing a turbocharger can be a deeply satisfying experience. It's a chance to get your hands dirty, learn about your car, and unlock its true potential. Section 7. Ride the boost. You did it. So there you have it, folks. You've journeyed into the heart of your car, wrestled with bolts and hoses, and emerged victorious, turbocharger in hand. You've taken a standard engine and injected it with a potent dose of power and efficiency. Remember that feeling of accomplishment as you fire up the engine and hear that satisfying whine of the turbo spooling up. It's a symphony of mechanical mastery, a testament to your dedication and skill, but the journey doesn't end here. Now it's time to experience the thrill of your turbocharged beast firsthand. Hit the open road and feel the wind in your hair as you push your car to its limits. Remember to drive responsibly, but don't be afraid to unleash the power within. Go on, speed demons, the world is your racetrack. Now go out there and make some noise. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Toon Society for more exciting videos.